Okay, so we are live. So, good morning here from the UK, and it's just afternoon, I believe, in Germany. So, thank you for all of you who are watching us live or going to watch the replay. Thank you for following our pages for the benefit of my new audiences as well as Debbie's audience. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dr. Susie Jacob. I'm a general practitioner by background here working in the UK. I'm a hands on clinician as well as also a manager, and I run a successful digital business now for past 21 months. I live in the UK with my husband, who's a chef by background, and my 15-year-old daughter. So today I have a special guest all the way from Germany. So it's Debbie, and I will now hand over to Debbie to introduce herself. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Susie.
How are
Hello.
you
Thank you
doing?
for
You're
having me
right.
here. I'm
Absolutely,
doing good. Thank
absolutely.
you.
It looks like a
So,
lovely day out there in Germany. It's the
yeah,
sun.
yeah.
Oh,
So I'm out.
hello.
Yeah, I'm outside with my kids. So I'm sorry for the delay, but it's really good. Finally, I can make it happen here. My name is Debby Sibarani. I'm in Germany. I'm based in Germany. And my background, I've been working in a corporate world in oil and gas mainly and construction industry for 21 years now combined. I was full-time employee, but now my position now is business no, not business manager of construction, and I was full-time employee, but since I started with this business, I finally able to step down a few hours from my corporate job. So I enjoy more time now with my kids. Right now, I'm still working in construction industry and also running a digital business already 3 years now, doing this one.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. So that is the beauty about this business, isn't it, Debbie?
Exactly,
And
exactly.
for me, I started 21 months ago. And when I started the business, I was working about between 5 and 6 days a week.
Hmm.
That's how I started this business. And people ask the question whether you can do this business with a full-time job. I am witness that we can. And like
Hmm.
you, just 12 months into the business, from 5.5 days, I went down to 4 days a week, and from this
Okay.
month onwards, now I'm working 3.5 days a
Oh
week.
wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So for me, this business has been a game changer. My
Hmm.
husband has quit his full-time job about six
Oh
months ago,
wow.
and
Okay.
he's a private chef. So what he now does is he does contracts. So
Hmm.
he works when he wants. He has some
Hmm.
private clients, so that's what
Hmm.
we do. So we are kind of like, on he's his own boss
Hmm.
already. But I'm almost on the way, because now I'm like part-time really as a general practitioner.
Hmm.
So it's been
Hmm.
an amazing journey for me. So I love asking people, just to get,
Hmm.
for our audience to know different people. I'm from a medical healthcare background, and you're from the oil and gas industry. So I'd like to know why you wanted to, actually, why you thought about joining the online business.
Yeah, basically in terms of the job, I was pretty good. I'm still pretty good in my current career. But to be honest, I was traveling abroad so much due to my career responsibilities. I have two small kids. At the time when I started, I have 9 months old baby, and then 2.5 years old my eldest son. And then I had to travel abroad every 2 months, and then around being away from my kids every for along like 4 weeks. So
Wow.
the salary is good, yeah, but the time I don't have it. So as a mom, and we have small kids like that, I wanted to change my career or how the way I'm earning, because as we know, you also know you have a good job, but the more salary or the more we have a good career, the normally it's taking more time for us, more responsibilities,
Absolutely.
more pressure from our supervisor or manager. So at that time I was thinking if I keep doing the same thing, being sent away abroad, my kids wouldn't know me. Like 4 weeks is too long, yeah. So that's why I try to look online what I can do something different.
Mhm.
Of course, I was still having at the time. I still keep I kept my job, yeah. But that time was pandemic, so everybody was working on from home. So I was able to start my online business as well. And then that's the beauty. So while I was working on my part-time on my full-time job, I can also do the business on the side whenever I am able, yeah, mostly in the night when my kids are sleeping. So I found it through a social media when I was scrolling around on my Facebook, because everybody are shifting online, and everybody are using Facebook, right, to communicate with families and friends. So that's how I found it through a social media. There was a webinar that I watched, and then plenty of webinars that I watched about this digital business particularly. And I was thinking, isn't it possible? But I watched so many people are professional who had no background in digital marketing, in doing any kind of businesses, either online or offline. So I tried my luck at that time, 3 years ago, and here I am. So I've been doing it's the same like you, and like your husband, like picking how many hours that you want to work. So that's now what I do. See, today is Wednesday, no, Thursday, yeah, and yeah, my daughter is calling me. So but I can still choose to go to Legoland. We're in Legoland right now, and playing with the kids. Yeah, they're taking like just let's just take 1 day off, and then go somewhere else, and then I can go with them anytime. So this is what I love about being a mom and being a digital business owner. I don't have to leave my kids. I can still earning, bring my business anywhere I go, and I don't have to work full time. No more travel abroad and leaving my kids because of this business.
Excellent, excellent. So for I can really relate to what you've actually said, because when my daughter was about 4, I left to do my specialty training, and because obviously you do your graduation, then you have to be a specialist and things like that. So I went, so I was away for 3 years, and I used to come weekends or every fortnight, and we had a full-time nanny, and it was like I missed a lot of her milestones during that time. And you come to that point where you think you can never get that back. What you've missed,
Exactly.
you've completely missed, isn't it? And
Mm-hmm.
now now we both are very, very present parents
Mm-hmm.
for our daughter. And it's amazing. It's for me, it's like for me it's like getting back lost time, really. Because and also not compromising, because I think we're all scared to leave our jobs, because what if we can't pay the bills, if we can't provide for our children,
Mm-hmm.
is it? But
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at my tax and everything earnings last year, and uh, I was able to cut down my hours, and my take home was much more than what I used to earn when I was earning like those 5 6 days a
Mm-hmm.
week. Because people don't understand that when you work as an employee, because I'm still a high tax earner. So a chunk, like what I give as tax is what some people earn in a year.
Mm-hmm.
And because of the business, the number of things that's like a tax write-off,
Mm-hmm.
the number of things, your holidays, because obviously you're content creators.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all a legitimate sort of things, your phone bill, your internet, so many things, and your travel and things like that. You just become, then you give charity, everything is just like a write-off.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, wow, I worked less but earned more. I
Exactly. Yeah.
had, rather than it going as a tax, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's what people don't really understand. And that means you can spend more time with your family, enjoy life. Because my thing was, okay, when I'm 65, I'll retire, I'll enjoy. But what if God forbid, like something happens before that, or you're not well enough? So you wait at
Exactly.
65 years or 66 years and you're not well enough to enjoy your life. You need, because what is only guarantee is today and right now. And you need to enjoy your life at the present moment, like what you're doing. You're creating memories with your children. And that's the more, and when we grow older and when we look back, that is all what we actually have. What we have to cherish is what we spend time with our loved ones, really. So far we've been talking about how good our business is and all, but we have to be very honest, isn't it? um, it's not, our business blueprint is very simple, but it's not, it's not easy, because there is, so what were the challenges that you faced when you started the business?
Okay, on the technical side, we have many helpers, I call it. We have IT support that help us if there is a problem. We have mentor and coaches who will guide us as well if we have problems with the trainings. And we have another chat groups that on certain subjects we can ask them. So on the technical side, I didn't have much challenges, to be honest. But it's more about mental, because I was an employee for more than a decade. So I had that mentality of getting the salary every month with the fixed amount of income, right? Being an entrepreneur is different. So you have your own business, you need to run it, you need to be present. So that mentality we need to build up from the training by changing our environment, by looking up to successful people. So for me, I was thinking like the downside. I was thinking like, since I was really new, I never tried any businesses. I was thinking, can I to do it? I've been doing my career for really long enough. This is completely new for me. Is it, if it works for them, maybe it's not work for me. I cannot talk English good. I was shy. I don't dare to be in front of a camera before. So I was an introvert. Can I? It's more about self doubt. So the other technical side, everything is really step by step. You can imagine if you're a baby. Uh, New baby doesn't know what to do and how to do things, right? But here our training is really step by step, so nothing will go wrong if you follow the steps. But it's more about in ourselves. Being an entrepreneur, again, it's different. We need to build up our mentality. We need to remember why we started the business, and how, why you started at first. If like me, I don't want to travel abroad anymore. I want to stay at home, earn more, be with my kids. I can give the legacy. I can teach them to be an entrepreneur, and things like that. Enjoy life more, travel abroad together. But so that's stick me made me stick around in the business. So mentality, how to be persistent doing the business. It's more like that, and self doubt. But again, we have the mastermind where we can boost our self confidence, yeah, and then we gather with plenty of successful and inspiring people. So we have mentor coach, so everybody literally can do this with zero background or technical background or experiences. So if we can do it, like Susie is a doctor, good education. I'm an engineer, construction manager. There are full-time parents. There are nurses. There are many priests, imams, whatsoever you name it. We all here with all kind of backgrounds, but we can do the business.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Oh, very,
I'm sorry.
this is the thing about the business, like it's the flexibility, isn't it? So it's
Yeah,
absolutely fantastic,
yeah.
and that's the thing, and it's the change in mindset from an employer to from an employee to an entrepreneur. And it's the mentality saying that we have to
Mhm,
uh, learn the system before we earn. And the only place where you
mhm,
can get a salary every month, end of the month, is if you are in a job. But the thing is that you are actually working on somebody else's dream. I remember when I was in full time employment and doing certain other certain levels in my job, I couldn't choose. Like, if I give annual leave, there'll be a lot of us fighting for the same days, school holidays, parents teachers meetings and things like that. But that's no longer the case, because I am in control because of the business and the flexibility that the business has offered. And yeah, and like what you said, because of the weekly masterminds, we are able to, and it's something unheard of in another community, because I have been in other communities, and you get probably training for 3 months or 12 months, and after that, there's not as much like our community, where once you join, it's lifelong that you are with these like-minded people. And this week on the 10th, we reached our milestone of 200,000 members in our community. How wonderful is that? Like-minded people who are successfully doing the business. So I don't want to keep you too long. I know your little ones want to go. Any final words to our audience that you'd like to advise?
Yeah, I was see we used to think that the only way of earning is through our current job, which is not. Yeah, we are taught for decades getting a good education, getting a nice job, moving to another company, getting a higher salary, and stuff like that, right? But and then we stick our mind just to that for getting a salary. So just just to let you guys know, there are plenty of options that can give you more than what you get right now, just simply from home. For me, I don't want to trade my time with my previous salary, being sent away abroad from my kids. So I love what I'm doing through the digital business. I'm so grateful I'm here. If I didn't find it 3 years ago, I don't know. I will still stand away. Maybe I got divorced because too much traveling abroad, and maybe the kids doesn't know me well about the relationship between mother and kids. So for you who have, if you think that your career is successful and this is where you are, maybe you need to think twice. There is another way of earning and then get more than what you're getting right now. Everything is online. You've seen AI, artificial intelligence, how many people are being replaced because of this technology. So we can earn online from from anywhere you want, yeah. And it's okay if you still want to keep your job until your business replaces your current salary, and then you just stay at home and then do the job anytime you want, right? While enjoying time with your kids. So what I can say, dig in more information, do your due diligence. Why so many people can do this business without any background? Watch the webinar, it's free. Watch it so many times, ask questions, and then go into our community, because that's the wow, where you get all the information, where you can see how people making 4 digits, 5 digits, 6 digits, 7 digits a year, and then retire early on their 30s, buy multiple investments only from this business. Okay, how people like doctors retire just be running this digital business. So, and it is legit wherever you are in any countries. You need to pay taxes and register your business as your own, yeah, in your name. So just try it. Just have a good look in the webinar. Watch it as many times as you want, and then go to the next step, which is going to our community to get all the details and ask any questions, any doubts. Okay, maybe this is
Fantastic.
the good shift for you
Yeah.
this year.
Absolutely. So fantastic. So, like what Debbie said, we're just going to wrap up now. So, if you have any questions, come to either myself or Debbie. We are more than happy to guide you through the next steps. And no question is a silly question, because most of us doing the business have no kind of business background, have no idea about finances and wealth building. And so, the last thing I always tell, I tell people is, don't go and get advice from people who are not where you want to be in life. Like, your parents and your friends, they mean well, but if they are not doing a business, or if they are not where you are, they're probably the wrong people to actually go and ask advice. There are many people, we are one of those people. So come ask us. This business has been life changing for me and Debbie, and we want to share this with you. So thank you once again, Debbie, for coming on live.
My
And thank
pleasure.
you so much. I know you're busy with your little kids, and thank you so much for coming. So
My pleasure.
once again, thank you all, and see you all soon. Bye for now.
Bye. Bye for now.
Bye.